Good morning. Thank you for coming and joining us here. I'm Ellen Parker. I work on the Central Market Partnership team in the Office of Economic Workforce and Development. We're really excited to welcome Dottie's here, and I'd like to welcome our fabulous mayor, Ed Lee, to start the show.
Thank you, Ellen. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Dottie's True Blue Café here in the right at 6th and Market, and I'm glad to be here with Supervisor Kim, with our DPW Director Mohammed Nuru, and our Office of Economic and Workforce Development, with our community ambassadors, and then of course with our Deputy Chief of Police. We are all here to really make the hard announcement, because there's been a soft opening before I even knew about it, that Dottie's had decided to move here. As we recall, a year ago, this was the Passion Café. I actually had lunch here with a couple of commissioners right up here and felt very comfortable with it a year ago, as we saw the changes that were being brought about in collaboration with not only our police department, with neighbors, with business owners, with the Community Benefits District and Central Market changes. And I think that the move here that Dottie's has taken and decided to take is wonderful. In fact, from Jones Street, they've grown to twice the amount of square footage that they had. And they went from 12 employees to now hiring 24 employees to operate the restaurant. And standing next to me is Kurt Abney. I want to congratulate you, Kurt,
Thank you.
for a wonderful decision. And already, I think you already know, the lines are already out. Same
good.
here. And you're twice as big.
Yes.
This is wonderful. So I want to make an official on behalf of the city, behalf of our board and the city, working together to make this whole area revitalized with our arts world, with our nonprofits, and then with a lot of tech companies that are moving in and having their employees eat. And now we could just start the day at Dottie's, go through the middle with Pearl's Burgers, and then in the middle of the day, towards the evening, Show Dogs, a hot dog, and then Showdown's, tavern down for the night. I think you got a complete menu of places to visit. But again, this is another part of our effort in opening up and supporting the opening of Dottie's here. And we wish you not only all the success, I assure you will be successful, because I've been trying to varietyize my breakfast places. And as you know, I think Dottie's going to be on that agenda. So it'll add to all the places that I have early morning meetings. Breakfast is, I think, according to Anita, my wife, has to be the most important meal that you have to have. And I know this will be here. But I also wanted to make sure you knew that you're here as part of a whole collaboration of different entities. Our community ambassadors started showing up right here and all along the corridor to help people. They've made over 2,700 contacts with residents, with visitors, with business people already. They've worked hand in hand with our police. And in fact, there's a couple of anecdotal instances they can tell you probably a lot more detail on things that they've done to help residents and visitors and constituents just ease with some of the traditionally hard aspects of this area, and have made it more welcoming for everybody and more safe. And I know that's of tremendous interest for Supervisor Kim, who is working with me to make sure we have a high level of pedestrian safety all through the 6th Street corridor, but also is enjoyed with our collaboration, working together with companies like Twitter all the way to Zendesk. Those employees who you will see, I think, on a regular basis come here and enjoy your cuisine, and make sure that they get hearty breakfasts as well. I also know that there will be questions about, so let me anticipate the 6th Street police substation here right as we speak. We made a promise, and I'm going to keep that promise. And I'm telling you right now that what we've done in the past few weeks is work with what we had left with our redevelopment agency, take a look at all their assets and debts, and we have already decided to isolate the monies that had been dedicated at redevelopment for the 6th Street substation, capture that as the transition turns over to the city for a city responsibility. And Supervisor Kim, you'll want to hear this very clearly. We are going to build that substation. And in fact, to expedite that, I asked Mohammed Nuru to come today. We're sending in the DPW staff to review the bids that were taken that were not ever signed by redevelopment agency because they couldn't get that far given the dissolution of the agency, and have those bids reviewed and see what the city workforce can do with the money now that has come over to the city side to expedite the work at the substation to make it reality. And I assure you that we will get this done in short order. I can't give you the time frames until Mohammed reports to me what can be done immediately, but we're already looking at what work can be divided up to expedite that process, because I know the substation is invaluable to our overall plan of not only police, community policing, but the collaboration, the presence that's needed, and it'll be right next door to you as well. And so you'll probably inherit even more city personnel to have hearty breakfasts with you, right? Right, chiefs? As they begin their day and as they also make their rounds throughout this area. So we have, I think, all the elements here to not only breed success, but assurances that all the promises we made in cooperation with our old redevelopment agency get carried out with the mayor's office, our economic development, and so forth. But I am so glad that you represent that kind of private investment confidence we have and we want to have, just like Pearls did, just like Show Dogs has done, Zendesk as well, Twitter's as well. And this is what I think a year ago when Jane and I sat down and said, what do we want to do about tax exemption for mid-market? This is the vision that we had, and we are going to see it and make sure it gets to in every detail possible. So congratulations, Kurt. Welcome to the neighborhood again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, and I get to do something is to declare. There's a lot of whereases. That's all the stuff I've already talked about. The most important thing, we kick this off by declaring this Dottie's True Blue Cafe Day here in the Tenderloin and in San Francisco and in mid-market. Congratulations.
Thank you again. Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
The first proclamation to hang up for this location?
Yes.
All right. By the way, I used to wash dishes too, so I know how it is.
Myself, yes.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, Mayor Ed Lee, and we'd have Supervisor Jane Kim here to say a few words too.
So Kurt, I actually had the pleasure of dining here on Monday, and I think you'll see a lot of City Hall employees here as well, because it's really just about a 7-minute walk from City Hall. So I think you'll see many of us here too. Mayor Lee said many of the things that I would have said. People often ask me, how is the commitment to 6th Street and mid-market any different than it has been before? For decades, the city has been talking about our commitment to mid-market and 6th Street. And I really think that you see that commitment here today. I think it's an unprecedented coalition of agencies, community folks, and City Hall to this corridor, both on Mid-Market and 6th Street. And I want to recognize San Francisco Police Department, Deputy Chief Kevin Cashman, Mohammed Nuru from DPW. We also have Urban Solutions that's been partnering with our small businesses to lower the vacancy rate on 6th Street. Jenny and Tracy, that's been an incredible partner. We have Antoinetta representing Sompac, a resident here in Western Soma who's been organizing a lot of the residents here around multiple issues, including pedestrian safety, and led multiple agencies on a tour of 6th Street about how we can improve safety for walkers here, and City Hall. And I think that commitment is going to show to be different. And we can see that already with the businesses that have also committed to being a partner in that vision. And so I'm really excited about what we have here. It's really incredible to have Dottie. One of the most important things is having businesses that understand the fabric of the neighborhood that they're coming in. So not trying to change the existing neighborhood per se, but enhancing it. So coming in, understanding the population that already lives here. It is a low-income neighborhood. We have a lot of residents that have incredible need that come to 6th Street, and recognizing that they're going to be working with that community to build a business here. And so I really want to appreciate you coming to 6th Street as well. We have Miss Saigon. We now have Dottie's. We have Split Pea Seduction. There are a lot of businesses that have invested here, and really excited about what we'll see over the next couple of years. And also for my stomach, I'll definitely be here for lunch multiple times. Thank you.
And next we have Mohammed Nuru, I believe.
Okay. How about a big hand to Mayor Lee for all the effort he's putting in to revitalize this corridor? I've had the opportunity to work with Mayor Lee for over 12 years, and we have worked down Market Street, 6th Street, all around this area, many of the alleys, and since Ed became mayor, he has been putting a lot of effort. He comes down here every day, and he's making sure that this place is revitalized. And through our work, we have worked in many neighborhoods in San Francisco. And when I got the call from the mayor that he wanted the corridor standards here, I said, no problem, sir. And the Corridor Standards is a program that we launched about 3.5 years ago, where we went into many of the corridors and we actually put block sweepers. This is not a new concept. In many big cities like San Francisco, Hong Kong, England, France, they use the corridor worker concept. And the corridor worker concept is someone that actually works with the businesses, tells the businesses what's expected from them, helps keep the area clean, helps remove graffiti, helps make sure sidewalks are clean, and reports any kinds of problems. So that program will be happening here, and we're very happy to partner in that. The other project that we've been asked to come in and play a role in is the revitalization of the substation. So we will take the lead. We will look at all the drawings that have been put forth. We will look at where they're at, and we'll be bringing in our crews to come and help start the work and make sure that that's up and running also. So congratulations to everyone. I'm looking forward to coming in and having my snack on a regular basis, and I'll make sure that all the staff also know about this. About your shop. So thank you very much, and we're looking forward to being part of the community. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to everybody in the neighborhood, the mayor's office, Urban Solutions, all the businesses on the street. Everybody's been very welcoming and supportive, and we're very happy to be here. It feels like home for us, and we're excited to grow into the space, and we see a bright future here. So thank you again. I appreciate it.
So thank you so much. We have Jenny here from Urban Solutions also, and then after we wrap up, we encourage you to all go downstairs and have some breakfast, either here or if the line's too long, go to one of your other lovely local neighborhood establishments.
Thank you, Ellen. Mayor Lee, your commitment to public safety, to clean streets, to small business, and to job creation is very needed here in Central Market. Many people in the community, and I see many here who have lived and worked here for years, have been concerned that with the end of the redevelopment agency, services critical to neighborhood stability would end. So your commitment today to making it a priority to continue funding the substation, the street cleaning, the ambassadors is very meaningful here and very welcome. And we hope you can continue to make this area a priority. So I welcome Dottie's today. We're here to celebrate. Their pancakes are legendary. Kurt, we are thrilled to have you here. We welcome you with open arms, with hungry tummies. And I do also want to acknowledge Steve Barton, who bought and renovated this building, and he turned it into a beautiful place. So we thank him for that investment. Thank you very much.
So thank you guys so very, very much, and we appreciate you coming and patronizing all of the wonderful Central Market and 6th Street businesses. Thank you. The mayor is going to have to sample some pastries here too, so stick around for that.
Come on, James. Come on.
Let's get to belly up.
Otherwise, I'll be like too piggish.
I bought like it in access for my office. The Rock Road was
Oh my gosh.
This is blueberry whiskey. Yeah, blueberry whiskey. There's a little bit more on the top. Brownie, cinnamon pecan, blueberry whiskey, cinnamon streusel.
What time do you get up to bake these?
Well, I don't. Somebody else
What
bakes.
time do they start? What time do you have to get up to bake all these beautiful things? In the morning?
These are all right here.
Yes, we make our bread,
The baker in the
everything.
back
Whatever
there
we can make, we
with
make.
the hat on. He said he gets up at 1 in the morning to bake.
What's your name?